Easter eggs have always been part of Call of Duty, and with the new Black Ops 7 integration into Warzone, I think that they've brought in one of the coolest ones yet that you can actually use to your benefit in the game, whether you like to play more passive for the win. We're waiting till the very, very end, yeah?
Bro, I don't even think we move.
All right, sounds good. Or more aggressive for kills.
I'm about to 360 no scope him.
Watch this!
Closing in.
Where's the other one? In this video, we're going to be looking at what we call the heat map Easter egg at Signal Station, just south of Military Base. This heat map is kind of broken. It gives you a color-coded little grid system. It tells you how many teams are in each one of these grids. Green means there's no enemy teams there. Yellow means there's one enemy team. Orange means there's two enemy teams. And red means there's 3 or more enemy teams in the area. All right, as we get into the game, we've got 2 goals. We've got goal number 1, infiltrate the villa, find the supplier. Number 1, show you how to do the Easter egg. Number 2, win the game. First thing is first, we're gonna go to the Signal Station. This is where the Easter egg happens. You're trying to get your heat map, which will help you whether you're playing to win the game, so a little bit more passive, or if you're playing for more kills, the heat map will be good in either scenario. And all you have to do in order to keep the rewards is to keep yourself alive throughout the whole game. 3-step process. 1, you have to turn on the generator. 2, you have to hack the signal in the server room. And 3, you're going into the headquarters and grabbing the heat map. It's that simple. I'll show you. The only thing that could slow you down is if there's other teams in Signal Station. It is a high tier loot zone, so depending on the game, you might have more or less people trying to do the same thing as you, but it's going to help you a ton. We know that with this new integration, they've removed Bird's Eye, which means Ghost is super effective. If you're someone who used to play with Ghost a lot, go with Ghost again, because now advanced UAVs also do not show you on the map. So as long as you have Ghosts, and you're in movement, like if you're standing in one spot still for 1.5 seconds, remember, you won't show ghosted anymore. All right, step number 1, you want to turn on the generator. So you're going to go all the way to this ping on the map where I am right here at Signal Station, for those of you who want to see it, right here. This is the first step. You turn on the generator. It's now on. Then you want to go down this entire hallway for step number 2, which is going to bring you up into the server room. You're going to hack the signal. You can loot as you go. You're now in the server room. What you're looking for is a little red button over here. Once you interact with it, will turn green. Then you're looking for step number 3 is next. Grab your guns on the way because you often have to fight. What you're looking for is to go up the stairwell, not this way, up the stairwell into the last room, up the stairwell again, into the headquarters. And then you're going to interact with the final headquarters computer. This will show the heat map. And guess what? Only one player on the team needs to do this for the entire team to get the rewards. The only thing you have to do is keep yourself alive. Let's say I complete the heat map, which, wait a minute. Boom. Heat map unlocked. Now you need the final step, which is step 3.1, is download tactical heat map, interact with this, and now every time you open the map, it'll give you heat detection of how many teams are in the little square areas that you're in. So the different color codings. Green means there's absolutely no enemy teams in that area. This just turned yellow, which means there's now a enemy team in this area. Yellow is the next level. Yellow means that there's 1 team in the area. Orange means that there's 2 teams, and red means there's 3 or more teams in that area. So if you're more of a passive player, what you want to do is rotate throughout the map. If I'm trying to get to my team that's in Superstore, I'm going to rotate this way through the green areas because I know that there's no one there. And whether enemy teams have their loadouts, whether they have ghosts or whatever, it doesn't matter. There's nothing that counters this. So you guaranteed there's no one in the green zones. If you're trying to play more passive, avoid where I am right now. Avoid the red zone, go to the green zone. Here, all of this is safe. So if you're trying to do recons, if you're trying to stay safe, stay in the green zones the whole time. Also, this is also beneficial if you are someone who likes playing more aggressive. Because if you like playing more aggressive, then you're going to want to be in the orange zones. You're going to want to be in the red zones because then you'll know for sure that there's going to be people for you to fight. So right now, because I'm alive, I see this. My teammates see it as well. If I die, for example, then I will no longer have the heat map. I would have to come back in order to do it again. Oh. I'd have to come back in order to get this heat map again. But if I die, my teammates who did not die, so for example, we got these 2 dudes, they're both dead, they don't see the heat map anymore. But this guy, Snake, and me, we both see it. So use it the way that you want it. This is actually huge information. Yellow zone, I know there's a team right here. My team has also popped an advanced UAV. So to show you how much they've leaned into the Easter egg meta, like the game is trying to bring in a bunch of new fun things that you can do. Remember that thing called self-revive? Everyone used to have a self-revive. The game is now completely different because you cannot loot self-revives. You can't buy them off of buy stations, but there is one way where you can still get one. One way only, and it is in another Easter egg in police station. I can show you that little bonus Easter egg. See, normally these guys would be selfing, but they're not selfing. Got them. So in every police station, you guys will understand what I mean in a second when I go to it. And let's go for this one here. This one is quite a ways away. I know this circle is safe. I know this circle, there's one team that's going to be somewhere. I'm assuming they're going to be at the buy station. But what I want to do is I'm going to cross into the safe zone. I know that I can rotate through this here and not get attacked by a bunch of wild dogs. Again, if you're trying to be safe, I know I can do these recons inside this zone because it's green. So as long as I keep myself... See, this guy, he's going from the red zone into my zone. My zone just turned yellow. It's kind of busted. This is kind of really cool. It's not 100% necessary, but it's really cool. If you want to impress your friends, 100% show them this. Now, let's see if we can win the game while we're doing this. Might as well win the game while we're here. And there's a ton of little Easter eggs. My buddy Grits, who is #1 on the leaderboard for most wins, he told me about the way that you can get gas masks as well. That's a pretty cool. As long as it's actually doable, that's pretty cool. Okay, it's orange. Now I know that in that zone right there, 2 teams. I got to get out of here if I want to be safe. Or if I want to fight them, go back in there. So we're going to go and show you guys, for those of you who don't know, how to get your self-revives. Any police station. I think there's like 4 police stations on the map. This is one of them. There's another one around here. This is another one. You can look for the ammo caches. There's always an ammo cache in a police station. Look, I can run through the streets right now. And I don't even have to look at the game because I know, according to the heat map, everything is green. Everything is chilling. I know my loadout is safe because the heat map said so. You got to trust in the heat map more than you trust in Santa Claus. Gonna grab this. I've got weapons to level up, so don't judge me. I don't have attachments on this. Also, if you're trying to level up your guns, make sure you're running. I know those of you who like to be sweaty, you're running around with your knife. It goes quicker. But when you're doing contracts or moving around the map, the gun that you have in your hand is the one that's being leveled up. Oh, now I'm in danger. All right, I'm gonna show you guys on the safe police station that is over here. You could do this in quads. You could do this in solos. You can do this anytime. As long as you get to the police station, there's going to be a little Easter egg. It's even simpler. It's one step. Going here. Both of my teammates have just been destroyed. I don't know where from. You interact with this little database, go in, go out. This is also the checklist of all the Easter eggs on Verdansk that you've completed. There's 30 of them total. I've done 22 of them. And then as soon as you interact with it again, you get out, boom, it drops out a self-revive. That's the only way that I've found to get a self-revive. I'm not sure if they have them in care packages or not, but dude, the fact that they're leaning into these Easter egg things, I like it a lot. So now I know if I'm gonna res my team, there's a yellow zone. There could be someone on the buy station over here, but if I go into the green zone, I know it's gonna be safe. I can go get my teammates back so they can keep playing the game and stop yelling at me. Well, green, so I'm gonna start doing a little bit of contracts, but let's try to, we might as well try to win the game while we're here. See like an end game situation. It'll help you determine your rotations. Okay, now I know that there's someone in my zone. They're hunting me down because this turned yellow. That means there's there's exactly one enemy team in this square here. That means if the team that's in here come into my territory, this is going to turn orange or vice versa. But we know loadout is completely safe because we've got the heat map. It's green again. I like these changes a lot. I like that there's a bunch of new guns. They removed the HDR. This is actually a really good update. And I'm going to show you why the self-revive update is actually such a big deal. It completely changes the way that anyone plays the game. Before, you could split off by yourself, get knocked on a roof, self-revive, go buy another self-revive. Now it's actually kind of a big deal. And if you want to consistently win games, this will reward people who play with their team way more. I'm looking for contracts. Boom. I'm going for the one in the green zone because I want to stay safe. All of these, there's one team in each of these circles. We know there's 2 teams in each of these circles. No red zones right now. But there you have it. Essentially, it's at the beginning of the game. This is going to be super helpful to determine your looting phase, where you're going to go, depending on if you want kills, depending on if you want to just do the contracts peacefully. Then you can pick which contracts you do based on what's safe. You can have a relaxing time. You don't have to worry about a thing. All you have to do is do the little initial work at the beginning. Now, normally I'm not playing Battle Royale casuals. I'm playing from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, on Cake, on YouTube, multi-streaming all of them. Is someone trying to steal my chopper? I heard a parachute. Someone's lining in. Better not take my... Forgot to pop my double XP tokens. No! While I do more contracts. Make sure you pop your double XP tokens, people. Don't be like me. Rookie move, honestly. So I ended last season as the number 5 most wins in Warzone. This season, I haven't had the time to play that much yet, but we are going in. We're gonna start grinding. New week, new me. And by the end of this season, I suspect you shall see my name on the top of the leaderboards. In the top 10, most likely. Because we do not lose a lot of games the way that we play. All right, we are trying to win this game. Okay, now there's 2 teams in this heat sector because it's orange. Again, if you're colorblind, I apologize. This is going to be a horrible experience for you. But the green zone, completely free. We know no one's on the train. Someone might be waiting for the train. The other thing that you want to do, if you like to play passive, if you like to play for the win, recons are even better now because it drops you perks. Every time you do the contract, it'll drop you a perk for us recon enjoys out there. Let's do one on the train, boys. Might as well. Oh. Don't worry, I'll bring you to safety, boys. Go ahead, go ahead. Well done, my lords. And now we win. Not only did this heat map keep me safe the entire time, it'll help us win the game too. Because then when you're in the game, let's say this, okay, we're going into an orange zone. We can avoid this without even a UAV. We can avoid this zone. The other thing, oh my God, I gotta show you this. Little bonus. Echo units in the buy station. If you guys don't know what an echo unit is, it's a little hologram that pops up of yourself. And if you're someone who likes to do contract recons, you put one of these on top of a recon and it'll actually complete it for you. Let's see if I can do one more. We're going into a green zone, so as long as the recon pops up again in time, we'll be able to do one more. The train is going towards into the gas. If the recon pops up, this is gonna be beautiful. I can show you this. Okay, the recon's back. I'll show you. It's so cool. This is going into the zone, right? Except I can put my echo unit here and it'll complete the recon even when I leave the train. You see that? It's just such a beautiful thing. You can stay safe. Keep moving and grooving. Appreciate you stopping to snipe me, sir.
Intel point captured. Great work.
See, because I stayed alive this whole time, I still have the heat map. I still know that there's 1 team in this zone, but I'd rather be against 1 team than 2 teams. It's actually kind of insane. A lot of people waiting for us. There's people in the end. There's a lot of people in the end zone already. Pop this advanced UAV. One thing that I think that they really need to change is the fact that smokes and stuns basically look the same. Oh, this is a red zone, and now I can avoid this. See, just like that. I'm in the green zone. I know I'm completely safe here. Red zone, I'm not going there. See, if I hadn't popped this advanced UAV, it would still show that it's a red zone, but I do have an advanced. I can see visually that it's very much of a red zone. So I'm going to the next most safe area, which is going to be this one. There's only 1 team here now. Okay, these guys look like real people because it seems like they're chasing me down. This is now a red zone. But if I stay into the next yellow zone here... All right. So what I'm looking for, this is a green zone. Correct? This is a yellow zone. There's still 1 team in my area. But what I'm going to want to do is stay as close as possible to the green areas because... No.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Gun is pretty good. Like, listen, I know it's not in a good state right now because I have no attachments for it, but imagine with attachments, this gun is good in that. Right, red zone here, orange zone here. I want to be more into the orange zone than I want to be in the red zone. At this point, I feel like I've proved my point, okay? Now go forth, young ones, and capture the Easter eggs. We might as well win this game. Let's see. I love doing the recons and getting the perks every time you finish one. Oh, there's 2 teams left. They're both in this zone, obviously. There is a team that seems like they were pretty prepared because they were holding down the buy station the entire time. I have a feeling these guys will be fighting. If I start fighting this team, I'm going to get attacked by the other team. How do I make it so that I'm not fighting both teams by myself? The dummy here. This is another Easter egg. I would love to survive this, please. I would love it if not everyone focuses on me right now. Thanks, guys. Oh my God. The strategy. Now they have to fight each other. I'm letting the other team rotate. Come on, attack them. Attack them while I'm flying. Don't make me fight everybody. Please, my lords. Please, I just want to be a heat map boy. This is a 4v1v1, potentially. Do I survive this?
Target grid struck. No casualties. Changing mag. We're in the last two. Now finish this. Less than 5 were still standing. Next time we'll take them.
Fuck you, ass.
Warzone victory! We won! We won! Anyway, you get the point. Newest Easter egg heat map. Go do it. Show it to your friends. I think it's pretty freaking cool. If they don't understand how to do it, share this video with them, and I will catch you on the next one.